Greetings, welcome to my channel, View from My Desktop. We here at View from My Desktop like to show affordable hi-fi equipment that looks nice, sounds nice, and is at a nice price. Today we're going to do a review of a preamp from Douk Audio, the P2. So let's get started. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Helps us to grow the channel, and it's free of charge. Like, share, and subscribe. It's all free. Okay, what we have here today is the vacuum preamp, the P2. This came with a remote and several inputs, so right off we knew we were going to have a lot of fun with this unit. On the front it has a USB, a TF slot, a 3.5 headphone jack, and one of the things that I really liked about this preamp is it has 3 tone controls: bass, mid-range, and treble. And we had a lot of fun with that doing this here review. On the top it has indicator lights here. So I'm gonna turn down the lights a little bit so you can probably see a little bit better. And I'm not gonna have everything plugged up, but okay. Now, short push, turn it on. See the blue lights on. It went to USB because there's a slot in the USB slot. You know, with the remote or with the selector, I can go RCA, Bluetooth, USB, and if I had something in the TF slot, it would pick that also. But okay, so that's how that works. It also has on the top volume control up and down, and the LEDs, you can turn off the lights with this one. So they all turn them on. Hope you can see that. Then you can see it. Okay. All right. Let me unplug this here so I can talk about how we had fun with this here. Long push, turn it off. Okay, now we had some things connected to this here unit here. The first thing we did was we connected it to the AIYIMA A05. This is a somewhat powerful amplifier. I think it can handle up to 32 volts. Yeah, up to 30, and it had a 32 volt adapter connected to it too. So we had a little bit of juice running through this thing here, and it had a preamp, but we only had it connected initially just to a pair of speakers, the Polk monitor XT15s, and it sounded great. I mean, sounded great, but I knew I could get some more out of it. So the first thing I did was I changed the speakers, and I went kind of a little dramatic. So I went from the XT15s to the Magnet 802, the small floor standing speakers, and these speakers was blasting. I had these connected, so I connected the Onkyo 380 CD changer, and that just became, that was just the atmosphere for a few days. So once I came up with that setup, I just went with that for a few days. Then I said, let me add some more stuff to this. Let's see what else I can get out of this. So then I went and got the S.M.S.L SU1 and the Wing Mini. So that wasn't necessary, but one of the things I have to do is I have to rotate equipment, and I connect things to see how things work, make things fit, make things are still functioning. And so I connected that and ran it from the CD changer into the S.M.S.L. and then the Wing Mini. So I said what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the speakers, because the 802s are, for one, they're hard to find, and they're probably not what most people are going to have. And this is a desktop, sort of a desktop. Well, this is more of a desktop. The 805, excuse me, the 805 is not a desktop amplifier. It's a room amplifier. But anyway, I changed the speakers, and I went with the ELAC Debut 6B. I went with the ELAC Debut 2.0 B6 too, and it was still rocking. You know, these was some speakers that can handle a little bit of juice, and I was just seeing what they can do. And in the last change, I quieted down a little bit to something a little more flavorful, and I went with the Fluence ELAC speakers. Every setup had a great sound, but I was just having fun with the preamp. Everything was soft and smooth. I didn't connect anything to the TF, I don't think. No, I didn't, but I did play using the USB. And you know, that was a lot of fun with the remote, and I was just skipping through things and whatnot, and you know, I just wanted to sit back and enjoy. You know, I try to, you know, keep a balance in my life, not spend too much time in this, try to keep everything in balance, you know. So when I devoted some time to this, I wanted to get, you know, a lot of fun out of it, and that's what I did. This was a lot of fun. That's all I can say. It was a lot of fun. You know, this is I mean, you know, this is just a sample of a setup, you know. This, you know, all you can get out of the Wing, you know, tone control and everything with room correction out of the app. I did all that, you know. Used the DAC, you know, connected to optical, to the coaxial, you know, had fun with that. You know, USB card. I just had fun with this thing. Okay. Just have fun. Please remember to always listen to good things. Hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.